Hello everyone, Jessica here. Thank you for tuning in to our Koala Corner today. We're going to have a fun arts and crafts project today. We're going to do some under the sea crafts today. So I'm going to show you the first one. So here we have a seashell. So this is what our craft is going to be for today. So as you can see, a lot of color. The more color, like I say, the more fun the project is. So here's our model of what we're going to be making. Now set that down. And let me give you a quick rundown of what we're going to be using today. So we have our liquid glue. We have our scissors. We are going to be using some mini pom-poms today. And we have assorted colored gemstones. And we also are going to need our markers today. So if you can get your supply box out with your markers, we're going to be using them today for this craft activity. And we have our template of our seashell. So these are all the activities, the activity we're going to be doing in all our supplies. First thing we're going to do is I need you to grab your seashell template and we're going to cut it out first, okay? In your supplies, you have assorted colors. So your color may be different from mine. As you can see, for the model, I have this orangey pinkish color, and the one we're going to be working with is green. So we're using several bright colors today. So I'm going to use a green. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut out our shell. So we can do that together. If you need some extra time with your cutting, please feel free to pause the video. So let's go ahead and start cutting that out. And we'll cut it out together. And we're going to be gluing our stones, our pom-poms, and we're going to be using our markers to make an outline, to decorate it, to put a lot of color on it. So once we finish cutting this out, we will begin gluing all our materials on here. And once again, please feel free to pause the video if you need some extra time. And then we will continue. And the paper that you're using for your template, it is cardstock paper, so it's a little thicker than regular construction paper. And the reason being, cardstock paper works great with a lot of arts and crafts projects. The page is not so flimsy, so there are certain projects where using cardstock paper would be ideal. So this is one of them. So once we cut it out, that's what it's going to look like. And now the fun part, we are going to glue our pom-poms, our stones, and we're going to use our markers. If you can see on our model, I did a quick outline on the outside. And I drew little lines going across just to give it a pattern, a design. So that's what we're going to do today. So I'm going to use my green marker today, but please feel free to use any color you'd like. I'm going to use a green. So, and I'll show you the outline that I did. If you prefer to do just your lines or just your outline, you know, however you'd like to decorate it with your markers would be great. If you want to use multiple colors, that would be great as well. So I'll show you what I did here. We'll start here. And I just followed the outline of the shell. Okay, let me hold that up for you. So that's what the first step that I did. And then for the next step, my lines, which went across, I just started at the center. Just some quick little lines, just to give it a bit of a decoration. And if you'd like to use multiple colors on there, you can as well. It totally depends on you, how you'd like your project to look. So I'm going to put the marker away. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to glue on our gemstones. If you want to use certain colors of gemstones, you can do that. If you want to make a pattern, if you want to do all the assorted colors, once again, please feel free to use what you'd like. Okay, so I pulled out a few gemstones. The liquid glue will hold the gemstones really well. So once we glue them down and give it a few minutes to set in place, the liquid glue will hold the gemstones really well. So I'm going to start down at the bottom, and I'm going to do a little bit of a pattern. I'll start with a blue, and I'll put a large, let's do a large green in the center, and then I'll put another blue one. Okay, so there we go. See, that's my bottom. And then we can decorate going up. As you see here on the model, I just did several small ones going up across. Okay, so we'll do that. Let me turn my colors over so we can see what colors we have. Okay, so I'm going to start over on the edge. And I'm going to make mine similar to the model. I'm going to put some going straight up across. And they're in several different sizes, so whatever sizes you'd like to use, whatever colors you'd like to use. See, so there's my first row. There we go. Okay. Then let's put some more. You can put 3 more there. I'm doing 3 per row, but in your craft materials you have plenty in there, so please use as many as you'd like. I'll put a clear one up here. See, that's coming along very nicely. Okay. Then I'm going to put some more over here. I'll do 3 more. And I'll put another blue, and I'm going to look for a smaller one, and then I'll put a larger one up on top. Okay, so there we go. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to use our mini pom-poms, and these mini pom-poms have a little bit of a shimmer to them. They work great with art projects. As you can see, they're a little shimmery. They've got some little shimmer on them. So we're going to use these pom-poms for today. And I have 7 of them. So these, if you look at my model, I glued them up on top. But if you'd like to put them on the bottom, if you'd like to put them in the center, you can decorate your seashell however you'd like. So to go along with our model, we'll start there, and I'm going to grab one, and then we'll put another one until we get them all the way across. And you have several assorted colored mini pom-poms in your materials, so use whichever ones you'd like. We've got 2 more. Do our blue and our green. Okay, so I'm going to hold that up. And once your materials dry, and they will be set in place, and you can put this on the wall as a decoration. You can put it on the refrigerator with a magnet. There are several things you can do with projects like this. So there's the final project. So as you can see, we have our model and we have our finished projects. So thank you guys so much for joining us today. I hope you had a great time making this Under the Sea Arts and Crafts project. Thank you. I'll see you next time.